Welcome to day 21 of the listing challenge. So last night I was on social media and Nick Baldwin, for those who don't know who Nick Baldwin is, he's one of our very techie KW agents. He used to be an RTT. He does tons of training. He shared on Facebook a great idea that I wanted to share with you because it goes right along with our 66-day listing challenge. At the end of the day, our goal is to really attract sellers to the market and show them how awesome the market is. So what he shared with us is we have the tools readily available, our KW Command website, right? So I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to walk you through really quickly exactly what we do. So here we go. So here's my website, right? tiffanyhampton.kw.com. I'm going to go here. For the sake of this exercise, I'm going to do current location. However, you can do any location you want, right? Say Brunswick, South Portland, Waterboro, wherever you are. So what you see here, and this is pretty sad, but in Portland right now, there are 125 listings on the market, right? So what I want to do is I want to know what is pending on the market right now. So I click on this for sale button right here, and I click on pending, and I get rid of all of the other. So if you noticed before, there were 125 listings on the market, and there are 178 properties in this area that are currently under contract, right? They have an offer that they accepted. So what I could do is I can turn around and I can, if you're on a Windows computer, it's snipping tool. You literally take snipping tool and you snip what you want out of this picture. I can make this picture a little bit bigger to be a little bit more dramatic. And it goes from the 178 or whatever the number was before to 291. So if I want to say in the greater Portland area, you know, there are 291 homeowners that have accepted an offer on their property is essentially what this picture is telling us. So on a Windows, it's your snipping tool. On a Mac, it's Command-Shift-3. And what that does is it takes a picture of the screen. So now when you take a picture of the screen, you make it a little bit bigger, right? You open it up and you want to crop it because you don't want all of this information. You literally just want the picture of the map. I don't really want, I don't want the figures. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to make it, I'm going to get rid of the islands. And I'm going to bring this up because I don't want any of that other stuff. Here we go. So, and that's pretty much what I want. So now I hit the done button. And again, this is a map snipping tool. It's so much easier. You hit file, save as, and then you're done. Done. And now I'm going to go into my Untitled presentation. I was working on this before, just playing around a little bit. So I've already created my call to action. So my call to action that I came up with personally is houses in Southern Maine are selling, right? You're going to change, and this is what I did last night. You're going to change it to houses in the greater Portland area are selling. And then I'm going to say interested in an equity analysis, thinking about testing the market, curious what homes are selling for, click learn more to get the details. And then on the picture, I'm going to add this content. So in order to do that, and I'm using Google because we all have presentations in Google. We all have a Google account. It's attached to our email. You can use Command to build this out. You can use Canva if you have PowerPoint, any type of editing tool you can really use to make this happen. So now I'm going to click on Insert. I'm going to find my photo and I'm going to upload it from the computer. And I believe this is the one this is the one I did. So here's my screenshot. And so I put this here. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to move it to front. So I'm going to send this back. There we go. So now the verbiage is right here. I'm going to add my KW logo somewhere so nobody can steal this. And here's the cool part. You have a choice. You can do a Facebook ad. You can build a postcard. You could put it in a newsletter. You can door knock a neighborhood and have it on a flyer. So you can do all kinds of really cool things with it. You just make the decision. The final step to this is when you go in here and you're finished with it the way you do the same thing, whether it be snipping tool or whatever it is, you do Command Shift 3, take the picture, and then you just crop it again, right? So I'm going to crop, and then I crop it to be what it is. So that's your 20th day, 66-day listing challenge. If you need help with this part, with the tech, Teresa or I are more than willing to do it. And honestly, if you would like us to do a workshop around doing stuff like this, comment underneath that you want a workshop and we'll make that happen. Have an awesome day and talk to you guys soon.